where Chase Petty, 2 1/3, 9 earned runs, 7 hits, 2 walks, 3 Ks. I'm not saying that he wasn't ready. I'm not going to really judge too much off of this start. What I will say is that the chart says that he threw his slider 28 times. When I was at that game, it was listed as four-seam, cutter, sinker. They never threw up a slider. So that shows you how bad the slider was and how juiced he was and not get enough spin and movement on it because he was overthrowing it. So I was on the side for that one, so I couldn't really see the movement or too much. I saw the placement, but he just was, when you're a guy that throws a sinker and a slider like that and you're throwing it high, this is what happens.
Yeah, it sounded like he was just thrown right through the ball. It's his first outing. He's going to be jacked. I mean, you're not going to base a kid's career on the first time they step under the lights for a major league game like that. But I'm stoked for him because this is part of him, being able to get up into the majors and thrive. So, yeah, very similarly to the doubleheader in some gross rain, I'm just going to throw it out the window. But it's good for him. This is an awesome step forward. Not the results you want, but it's very rarely you see a guy come out for his first time and just dominating. But hats off to Chase Petty for making his major league debut.
Yeah, welcome to the bigs.
Mm-hmm.
I think he was clearly pretty juiced. I mean, you can tell from the plot here that he was only landing strikes in the top half of the zone. Like, whenever he tried to go bottom half, it was at the shins or in the dirt. I mean, it's tough to live in the top half of the zone all the time. So I think, gets a little eased in there, gets a little bit more comfortable, and we'll see the stuff that he has in the minors where he's just keeping everyone off balance and, putting the ball wherever he wants it.
Yeah, you can't live high and middle. I mean, like, grouping in the middle is oof.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to really succeed when you're not fooling anybody going middle.
Yeah.
Not happening. Yeah, I think that now he goes back into the minors. He's like, I've got my taste of the bigs.
I mean, he obviously wasn't ready for the call either. Like, he was the 27th man for the doubleheader, so it went from, like, he was just going to make another, AAA start to, oh, my God, I'm making my big league debut.
Yeah, just spiked his emotions there. So it's a good sign that he's going to be experienced, at least has one game under his belt. So next time he's up here, I imagine those nerves will be ratcheted down a bit more, and you're going to see a bit more of a better grouping here.
Plus, it'll actually be a real call-up next time, almost certainly. Probably not another just doubleheader spot start.
Taxi day.
Yeah.
It's good to get it out of the way when it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
There was very little on the line. It's beginning of May. You're playing the Cards and a double deucer that you blew in the first one. So you kind of went out, you're like, just give us what you can, get through it, get your debut out of the way, and then go back down to AAA, work on controlling the bottom of the zone, calming your nerves, and then when it matters and someone it's next time to come up, this does not happen again.
Agreed. I think it's going to be a much different outing the next time he's up.
Yeah.